I'm led to believe that overthinking is one of the most subtle yet destructive habits a leader can fall into. Feels like you're being responsible, right? Running through every possible outcome, weighing every angle, keeping yourself safe, being conservative, trying to avoid mistakes. But in reality, overthinking can be procrastination, hesitation, and overglorified so-called wisdom. Right? It's energy draining, really, to overthink. It delays your progress and it slowly eats at your confidence because the antidote to all of this is, I spoke before, decisiveness. Decisiveness is not recklessness, it's the ability to take in necessary information, weigh it against your guiding principles, and move forward with confidence. Leaders who lack decisiveness don't gain respect. They lose respect. And respect is everything. And leaders who embody decisiveness have a way of creating momentum. Uh, get that muscle strengthened. It's a muscle that ability to make a decision based on because you put in the work. You're always putting in the work, so you trust your acknowledge your experience, and that's where motive. That's where momentum comes from. Respect and momentum, and um, you understand that clarity is rarely found in endless ruminations. It's made in action. It's forged in motion. And to free yourself from that trap of overthinking, you'll hear me say it a million times. It starts by anchoring yourself in first principles, the basics, found the fundamentals, the foundation of all human understanding, those bedrock truths about life and decision making that, man, I like things simple, man. Strip away the complexity for me. Basic truth, life is finite. Okay? Every moment spent looping the same thoughts is time you never get back. That's not motivation enough for some people to stop overthinking. Progress comes from action. Spoke about that before. You cannot steer a parked car. Okay? Direction and clarity come only after movement begins. And when you meet inevitable so-called failure, is really just feedback. It's data. It's not final. As long as you wake up, as long as you have another chance, it's not final. Mistakes, so-called mistakes, refine us. They don't define us. And you're generating currency, the ultimate currency of energy. Overthinking, whatever drains your mind steals from your ability to lead and create. Overthinking is going to drain your energy, and you're not going to be able to create. You're not going to be able to be a leader because you don't have the energy. If you understand just these basic principles, decisions become a lot simpler. Not that they're easy, because um, the framework that you have to think from is firm, it's unshakable. So instead of drowning in what ifs, you operate from what's true and what matters. That's the key. You operate from a place of knowing what is true. What is true? What matters? Everything else can be discarded. Overthinking is it's insidious because it feels like thinking, but it's not. True thinking is constructive, efficient, and it's tied to action. Overthinking is circular, it's wasteful, it's paralyzing. The moment you choose to make a decision, you not only reclaim your time, but you also strengthen your profile, your ability as a leader. Because ultimately, a leader's value lies not in knowing everything. That's not your value because you know everything. It's having the courage to move when others freeze, and you're going to rack up enough wins, and that's just a fact. So that's all I have for you right now. Peace and blessings.